The Panthers offense had an awful showing against the Texans in joint practice today. I'm Mike Jitkus, host of Locked On Panthers Hit, your source of quick hits on the Carolina Panthers, 5 minutes, multiple times a day on your favorite team. Make sure to subscribe and follow along to Locked On Panthers Hit. And also, is our offensive line worse than we thought? I don't think so, but they were manhandled today. This is all about the Panthers' offense and the performance going into the final preseason game. Let's get into it. Starting with that offensive performance. It was full of frustration from everybody involved, from the coaching to the players. Not good. Listen, they came out, Dave Canales came out and said that the Texans were clearly better than us today. Starters played 75% of the snaps, so that's enough to get a good look at what you got. Now, there's no doubt about the Texans' defense being outstanding, one of, if not the best in the league. They are known for that defense. D'Amico Ryans, he puts out. He knows how to coach. He knows how to coach a tough, aggressive defense, and they got some star power. And we got to witness it today, and it got to showcase areas that we have to improve before the season starts. There were some bad decisions from the quarterback play. Bryce Young, he sounds like he was trying to press and make some plays when it wasn't there. He owned up to it in the press conference, but we cannot have that stuff. When you are under pressure, you gotta make those decisions. You can't let the pressure get to you and throw off an off-balance pass, throw a pick. They get after you. They get after you. Got to figure out another way to get it done. He said it was not fun on a day like this. No, it's not always going to be fun. Sometimes it's going to be dirty, and you got to win those games. You got to find a way to get through. He holds himself accountable, which Derek Brown said more people need to do on the team. It's on the players, not the coaches. Let's see if some of them take that to heart like they should. From the sound of it, it was a very aggressive practice on both sides, but players had to be told to pull back a few times, and I think that aggressiveness got to us a little bit more than it got to the Texans. They bleed the aggression, and we're getting there. We got some aggressive pieces. We got some tough guys out there, but still a little bit of a ways to go to match the intensity that the Texans brought today. The most notable thing about today is the performance of the offensive line. I was just praising Monroe Freeling the other day, and it's not the same facing that Texans defense as it is pretty much anybody else in the league. But he got his welcome to the NFL today. Got to see some new looks. Hopefully he gets some mental notes and some time to work with the offensive line coach and get that ironed out. Looked great in gameplay, looked great in college. There's a reason he was a first-round pick, but he's still a rookie. He's got to get that right. And he's going to. But they were getting mugged out there. They were getting mugged. When it's like that, when the pressure gets like that, you're not throwing the ball. You're not making big splash plays. That's where the mistake came. We tried to take the shot. Things did not work out. You got to know when to tuck it, even if it's there. You gotta live to play another down. Maybe with halftime adjustments, maybe some stuff would be done to address it in a real live game, but it didn't. But they didn't win many reps today. You can't rely on adjustments. You got to get that stuff right. Humbling moment for the team. That's not how they want to go into this last preseason game where the starters aren't even going to be playing. I still believe they should, but they're clearly not going to. Team's got a few weeks to get this right before the regular season starts. Maybe we'll see things pick up when we have Icky back and Taylor Moton. Maybe it was just a Texans defense. Maybe it's just because they're that good and they made that line look so bad. But we don't have to worry about them again in the regular season. But I hope it's not a regular sight to see Bryce getting knocked on his every play. Let's keep our quarterback upright. Let's get this right. Bring in added help if needed. Let's figure it out. And like always, I'm Mike Jitkus, host of the Locked On Panther Hit, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Check us out daily with multiple 5-minute takes on the Carolina Panthers. And also make sure to check out the Locked On Panthers podcast with Julian Council. Keep pounding.